Hey guys, today I'm going to be sharing this olivey green type of eye look and some vampy lips. Totally great for fall time and especially the holidays that are coming up. I think this look will be perfect. Let's go ahead and hop on into the makeup look. So I'm starting off by priming my skin. I'm using the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm to act as our primer. This is going to make my foundation last pretty much all day long and go on really smoothly, so it is a clean canvas. So I'm just putting it on in patting motions. Then we're going to move over to the eyes. Today I'm using my MAC Painterly Paint Pot to prime up my lids for some eyeshadow. I am going to be dealing with some darker colors, so I want to make sure that my shadows are not going anywhere and they're going to stay put. So this is a perfect primer. I love it. It is bomb. So I'm blending that out with an Ofra brush. So for my eyeshadow today, I'm taking the new Tarte Holiday Collection eyeshadow palette. And guys, feel free to use any shades that are comparable to these shades if you don't want to use this palette or if you don't have it, whatever. I just got inspired by these shades for the holiday season. So yes, feel free to use whatever shades you would like. But to start off for this look, I'm using the last row and the first shade in this palette. It is a nice chocolatey kind of color and it's more of like a brownish, like deeper brown. I can't really explain it, but it's a perfect shade for the transition. So I'm going to be placing that from outer to inner corner and sweeping it out by my brow. I've been doing that lately and I really like the way that it looks on my eyeshadow as opposed to like a really structured look. I kind of just like flicking it out. So I'm going to be doing that obviously on both eyes from outer to inner corner and blending it up. So to go ahead and deepen up the look, I'm taking this domed brush and I'm taking the shade Make It Gradient from this Tarte palette. It's just a deeper chocolate color and I'm going to be focusing the darkest point of this color on the outer corner and then bringing it inwards to the inner corner. And I don't really like the looks to be so structured, so again I'm going to be flicking the color outward just to kind of have an effortless kind of blend. And you'll see I like to keep the color really on the outer corner of this look, and then I will just bring the remainder into the inner corner and blend. So I was really feeling an olive green type of look today with this brown. So I'm going to be taking the shade Landscape, which is just a normal olive green color with a little bit of shimmer to it. So it's more of a metallic color. I'm going to be placing this with my fingertip on the lid portion of my eye, and I'm bringing it from the inner portion of my lid and mainly focusing it into the center. So you'll see I use my finger to really get the product on there just because it gives the best pressure and pigment, I feel. And then I will be going in with a brush. I'm going to spritz it with some Fix Plus to go ahead and loosen up the product and get it a little bit more metallic-like, but mainly this olive shade is just going to stick right onto my natural lid space, and I'm going to be bringing it from the inner corner as well. Taking that deep chocolatey shade from this palette, or just a regular brown shade in general, I'm just going to be placing that right underneath on my lower lash line to go ahead and match up with our outer corner and just make the look really complete and seamless. And that's going to go from the outer corner until like the midway portion of my eye. And then I do go back and blend these colors together and blend them out with a Morphe brush just so everything is really blended nicely and we don't have any harsh lines of any sort. So for foundation today, I'm taking the new LA Girl Pro Coverage HD foundation, and this one's in the shade Fair. This product is new for me, and I love it. A lot of these products I am using in this video actually are new, and yeah, I love this foundation. I'm going to be putting it on my skin with a damp beauty blender. I find that gets the best coverage, and it just looks really natural, but gives you that nice luminosity and full coverage type of look. Well, medium to full coverage type of look. So I'm going to be putting that all over my skin and blending it on out. So for concealer today, I'm taking the new Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Lights, and I'm placing that on my under eyes, down my nose, my chin, and my forehead a little bit, and I'm going to be blending that out as always with a damp beauty blender. And I know I'm using a different concealer. I love this one, guys. This is so nice. It's very, very similar to my NARS one that I'm in love with, so I'm super happy about that. It's so full coverage, and I have no issues with it. I love it. And now for that glow today, I'm going to be taking my Ofra Beverly Hills highlighter with this fan brush from EcoTools, and I'm using more of the white purple kind of shade. And then you'll also see that I go in with Max O Darling, which is more of a gold highlight because I couldn't decide which one to wear, so I mixed them. But I think that one's a limited edition, so one you can find that's similar is by Anastasia. Go ahead and set my under eyes with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and you're probably like, girl, why didn't you put that on before your highlight? Well, I wanted my skin to still be dewy, so in order to have that and have the highlight really stick to your foundation, I don't really like to put powder on instantly just because then I find it mattifies it and then I can't get the amount of intensity that I want in my highlighter. So I like to put on the powder afterwards just so I have everything laid down and placed, and yeah, that's just the way I've been going about it. But you can totally put your powder on before you go ahead and do your highlight and bronzing, but today I did not do that. So I'm just going to be placing my powder under there and swooping it away with a brush. So now to have some warmth back into my skin, I'm taking Benefit Hoola Bronzer, which I have not used in forever, but I love this stuff. So I'm taking it on a bigger brush, and I'm just gonna be placing that where I normally would contour. I have not been contouring lately, so you can totally take this step and, you know, do a full-on contour and everything, but I'm just gonna be putting it into the natural areas where I just want a little bit more warmth. So moving over to lashes, I'm going to be using the Voluminous Feline Mascara from L'Oreal. I'm putting that right on my lower lashes. And then I'm going to go ahead and pop on some Eylure lashes, which is the Luxe one. So it's like the mink kind of lashes, which I fell in love with. I'll leave the name on the screen because I forgot what name they are, but I'm going to be using those right on my lashes. And then I'm going to be coating them with the Voluminous Feline Mascara from L'Oreal as well, just a little bit. And that will just give a nice pop to the eyes. Now to top off this look, I'm taking the Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick from Too Faced in the shade Naughty by Nature, which is a pretty like chocolate shade, but it's more of like a burnt chocolate, if that makes any sense. So it's not like too deep, but it has a little bit of like a red undertone to it. It's super pretty, and I feel like it goes really nice with this eye look. You can of course do a nude look, it's up to you, but I think that this is perfect and screams like holiday season. I don't know, very fall-esque, so I love it. So that wraps up this makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it and maybe found it a little helpful. I was really going for more of that olivey green type of eye, but yet kind of chocolatey like, if you know what I mean. So I hope this was kind of helpful, and it definitely can be wearable for like holiday parties or anything like that. If you switch it out for a nude lip, I feel like it can totally be wearable even on the everyday. It's just a perfect kind of pop of olive, and it's gorgeous. And I think that is all. Until my next video, I will catch you then. Bye! Mwah.